Hi, I'm Meg Johnson and welcome to today's Awesome Person video. In this video, I'm going to tell you about somebody who I think is totally awesome, and that's what we do in the Awesome Person video. We identify awesome people and what makes them so. And if you like this video, go ahead and share it, and I think you will because this girl is totally awesome. And I don't have a picture of her except just in my heart. And this happened a really long time ago, but I really wanted to share about her today. And so a long time ago, so I'm about 35 years old, and well, my birthday is March 1st, so I'm just a little over 35 years old. And so a long time ago, I was paralyzed when I was 22, but even before that, when I was in high school, I danced. I was a dancer. And so I was at my dance hall in Ogden, Utah, and sometimes our choreographer would invite other dancers, other choreographers and their dancers to come and learn dances with us and then perform them with us, which was fine. I mean, that's fine. But there was this one dancer that would come sometimes that I just didn't like. I just didn't like her. There's a joke that I've heard about dancers. It goes, how many dancers does it take to screw in a light bulb? And the answer is 50. One to screw in the light bulb and 49 to sit back and say, I can do it better. So anyway, that's kind of the mentality that I had too when I was a dancer in high school. And I didn't like this girl. I didn't like this other dancer when she came and with her choreographer and with her other dance people. Because she and I were the same size. Like, we were the same height, and we were the same body build, and we both had short brown hair. And and when you have a dancer who's that similar to you, like, they become, competition for the spot in the dance, and even just without their skill level, just the fact that they're that similar to you. I just didn't like her, and I didn't like that about her. And additionally, she was probably a little better than me, though I would not have admitted it at that time. And so I just was jealous of her, and I just didn't like her. And I took every moment, every opportunity, I should say, to just kind of let her know, passive aggressively, because you don't want to be aggressive about it, because that's rude. We don't want to be rude. We just want to be passive aggressively rude, because that's the classy way to do it, right? Or so I thought at that time. Anyway, so I took every opportunity to just kind of remind her that she was a guest of mine at my dance hall, and I was grateful that she could come and be a part of my dance team. I just took these little jabs at her every once in a while. Oh, you guys are so cute. I just love when you guys come. You're so adorable. I love watching how you guys do your little moves, and just making sure that I downplayed everything that they did, and especially her. And one time the choreographer let us go out and just for a break, we just went out to get a drink. And so everyone was outside the dance hall getting a drink in the hallway, and then everyone one by one, came back into the dance hall. And this girl, and I was last. So I got my drink, and then I turned around to come into the dance hall, and I saw this girl had not gone back into the dance hall. She was just sitting on a little bench outside, just right outside the door. And the door was closed, and I decided to take this little one-on-one time to just kind of stick it to her, just, another time, let her know this was my dance hall, she was a guest, and I was better than her. And I went over to her, and this was long before I'd read, 7 Highly Effective Ways, or whatever, I don't know, all those books and those nice things that you're supposed to do for people. And anyway, so it was long before I knew that a person's name to that person is the most beautiful sound in the world. Did you guys know that? I read that somewhere. Anyway, so it's long before I knew that. I just knew in my little 17-year-old brain, I just knew that forgetting somebody's name was rude. That's all I knew. And I just wanted to be a little rude. Not a lot rude, because you don't want to be too rude. You just want to be a little rude, right? When you're 17, you just want to stick it to them. And so I went up to her, and I decided that I was going to forget her name. And so I went up and I was like, oh, I'm so glad you guys could come and be a part of our dance again. It's just so lovely and cute when you guys come. And I was like, I just can't remember your name. Will you just remind me what's your name again? And she looked up at me from the bench, and she smiled genuinely. And she told me her name, which it's been so many years now, I don't even remember. But then she added, And you're Meg. I could never forget you. You're unforgettable. How small I felt at that moment when I had gone out of my way. I mean, this was a very conscious effort. I'd gone out of my way to put her down. And she responded lovingly and kindly when a curt remark would have been justifiable. It would have been understood totally. Like, she could have said something equally as rude to me and I would have just responded with, we wouldn't have gotten into a fight. We just would have understood each other on a level that, hey, I'm better than you. But she didn't. She didn't. She's today's awesome person because she responded with kindness when kindness was totally undeserved. She responded lovingly when love was totally undeserved. She responded in such a mature way when there was no maturity offered to her. I had a difficult time dancing the rest of that rehearsal. Not because I was having trouble, dancing or doing the moves or being with her or anything. I had a difficult time because there were mirrors. And I had to look at myself. And I had to watch myself. And I had to ponder and think, is this the kind of person that I am? Like, am I the kind of person who goes out of their way to put somebody down so that I can feel better? Am I that kind of person? I said, yeah, I am that kind of person. But not anymore. Not anymore. No way ever will I ever do this again. And I think I even prayed at that time, Heavenly Father, bless me that I will never forget this experience so that I never do this again. I think being kind is important, but being kind when it's difficult is even more important. And we need to be that person who's kind when kindness is difficult. And so that we can be awesome, I mean awesome, like the definition of that word. So that people look at us in awe, just like I remember that girl with awe. That she could do that she would do that she would respond that way. That's why she is today's awesome person, because I remember her with awe. So I hope that we can all be like that girl. Thank you so much for watching today's awesome person video. I hope that you liked it, and I hope that you'll feel inclined to share it with others so that we can share this message, that we can all be kind to each other, and we should all be kind to each other, especially when kindness is undeserved. Click around, there's more videos to watch here on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Come and visit me on my website. I would love to see you. And visit me also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those links are down in the description below. And I'd love to see you there. And I'd love to hear about the people that you know who are awesome, especially the people who are kind. If you want to share some, just tag somebody. Just tag somebody in this video. Like, hey, so-and-so, you remind me of this awesome person. You are kind like this person is kind. I think that would be a really nice thing to do today. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.